All right, so I just want to do a quick recap on today's trading and the market moves and everything. God damn it. So I went into today assuming we were going to be bullish. Market opened like right in this area. Where is it? 8:30. At this point, I had already entered a long based on just this consolidation. I've seen this play out a lot of times where we come down overnight, um, and then we've got these 1 hour fair value gaps formed. So we have this one up here, we have this one right here, and then this one down below. So overnight, we already uh, broke through this lower one right here. This was at about 6 a.m. This coming up above this right here is kind of this green candle. We have two red candles. This is kind of the break of that structure. I forget what it's actually called, but now we have this downward move, and now we're forcefully breaking up above it. This candle right here opening again above this right here was really strong bullish to me. So what I've been doing is I've been kind of highlighting these areas of consolidation also, just so I can kind of have a better idea of where the areas that something is rejecting off of, and it'll kind of give me a little bit more conviction in the trade. So I closed today out with $150 in profit, roughly 160. Like I said, I entered a long right here. It pulled back, against me, and then it came back into profit, which I think I closed one contract out up here. Um, then as the market, so your market opened right before this pump, rips up. I'm in profit. Close one contract out. Then what I didn't see happening is this whole thing selling off, which I left the order open. I still had conviction in this coming up to here. Um, Market pulled back, and once it broke down through here, and started trading back up, I mean, look how like wiki this is. This is a 100 point move from the top of here down to here. Um, so at one point, I think I gave back all the profit I had made, and then I was down like $30. And then came back up into profit. I ended up closing the trade out at like 8:12 or something like right in this area essentially. Just because I was like just freaked out by this, and I was happy to just have the profit locked in. And then afterwards, it definitely continued back up. My profit target was going to be the 50% mark on this 1 hour fair value gap. So that would have been, I probably would have put the order at like 24,890. Um, and then trade it all the way up. Honestly, I think I've seen this happen many times before, where it'll just continue up. We'll probably break upward and continue to pump throughout the day. But don't take my word for that. But what I should have seen in hindsight was once we had this pullback down here, what is actually happening is it's coming down and it's grabbing this area of liquidity. So this is the London session. Right? So London opens at 2 a.m. So London opened down here. Then we have this chunk right here and this chunk right here, which is that's just consolidation, and just an area of interest, area of liquidity. That sure enough, because the overnight never came back to claim that, I guess the New York session came back to claim that, and again it stopped right at that 50% mark right here. This is 50% right here, and then boom. So that's something that I'm gonna definitely keep in mind, um, for the future, and not try to get shaken out like this as I did. Even though I was in profit, I could rather than $150, this could have been like a $500 or $600 day. So, but profits are locked in. We're good to go. Tomorrow will be another day. Alrighty.